Welcome back to another video. I'm back out at the compound. I'm back from Crankworks. Finished my isolation. Luckily I had an exemption letter, so I've just done all the COVID tests. I could actually just come out and straight play again, which is quite cool. But I'm out at the compound. Yesterday I came up to ride. I couldn't get on with the takeoff after riding all the lips of Crankworks, so I made two tiny adjustments to this ramp. You might be able to see them. There's a little sliver of wood just here. It goes all the way up there, both sides, and it's made my lip 5 degrees steeper at the top, which has made a world of difference to how it felt from before. Before it was a little bit dead, it didn't feel like you had enough pop, so you had to like put quite a lot of effort in yourself, and now it just sends you to the moon. So today's gonna be a good day. I'm gonna get some bangers on the go, but let's get straight into the action. Let's drop in. Straight in for a 360 double bar spin, I think. Nice little warm-up trick. Oh my god, lofty. That felt a bit odd. I got well poppy then. I'm so used to the old takeoff. So used to how the old ramp used to feel. That was a bit weird getting a bit of extra pop. Let's get used to this thing. I rode it twice yesterday once I put it together. So let's get used to this new ramp. I definitely need to come up here with a strimmer and clear some of this out. It's so overgrown at the moment. That can wait till I'm back from the next contest. Right, let's get a redemption on that. Way better. Alright, sticking with the 360 ideas. I think I'm gonna go for a nice 360 tail whip. Hopefully it should work nice on the slip. Whoa! A little bit rodeo on the landing. That was wild. Let's give it a front flip. I might have to take my hands off for good measure, shouldn't I? Oh. That's feeling incredible. Such a difference, just adding that tiny bit more transition to the top of that ramp. It was just a little bit too flat to start with, and now it's just perfect. I might set up a second angle so you can see what's going on from the side, because no one wants to see pure POV for the whole day. Alright, so I've mounted another GoPro on the side of the scaffolding for the boner log, so hopefully you can get a second angle of what I'm doing, so you're not just all off POV. But I'm going to go for a nice 3-0 hander to start with and see how it looks. Oh, that ramp feels so much nicer. It actually sends you up instead of forwards. Pretty dreamy. Alright, let's see what that second angle looked like. So there's a couple step downs at this event. There's 2 step downs in a row, which is a bit insane. I've never seen it before, so it could be a bit interesting. So I'm going to try and work out some tricks I could do on a step down. It's hard to do it off a normal jump, but just trying to work out tricks that would like transition, probably the best way to do it, transition over to a step down. But it's a trick that I keep doing all the time on step downs. I think everyone's got a bit bored of me doing them on step downs, so I'm going to do it with a bit of a tweak. I'm going to try and do like a barrel roll table and just see how much I can fold her in. If I can get it pretty flat, I'll start doing those. It's like Pilgrim doing flip tables. It wasn't really a table, but it counts. I've done a few of those. Seems to work pretty nice. I might try and bring that into a step down, little barrel roll tapes. But I haven't tried a cash roll off this lip yet with the new little addition. So let's give it a go, see how lofty this one is. Oh, way better. Like, everything I've done to that ramp has made such a difference. I feel like I took off a bit early, but I definitely popped a lot nicer than I normally do. Like, cash roll worked, so that was the front cork 7. Let's go for a rear cork 7. Just a cork 7 pretty much. But last time I did one, I crashed really hard at Crankworks and did a 900 land on my face. So hopefully it goes a bit better than that. Wow, that felt odd. That felt really weird. Let's have a look back at that for sure. After watching that back on the other angle, I basically just did a flat regular 7, just in a really weird position, which is cool because I haven't been able to do those, but it's not what I meant to do. So I'm going to try and do an actual cork 7 this time. That was a mistake. Oh, that felt like a cork 7. That felt upside down. That was way better. The other one felt like I was going to die, but that felt way nicer. Alright, well that seemed a lot better. That was upside down and stuff, so happy with that. I'm going to have a spot of lunch now, and then I'm going to go ride the actual jumps. I haven't touched those things for ages. Might need a little bit of shovel work to get them rideable, but shouldn't take too long. It'd be good to actually ride some proper jumps, not just the big bag of wind. So yeah, I'm just going to stop and have a bit of lunch and get into that. Oh, I may as well just do a quick double flip for good measure. Oh, it's so much nicer for double flips. It sucked before, it was such an effort. Now it's just like, oh, dreams. Come over to have a look at the actual main line, and it's looking pretty washed out. It's looking pretty rain ready. Quite a lot needs to be done. So I'm gonna grab a rake and a shovel and see if I can make things look a little bit nicer before I ride. Set a little time lapse up and get on with that. So I've actually got it kind of rideable. It needs a lot more work, but it's rideable for tomorrow. But yeah, as I said, tomorrow. I'm going to have to come back tomorrow and ride because I've got stuff I need to do. Because next week I've got Goodwood Festival Speed to go do shows at with Sam Reynolds, Matt Jones, Darryl Brown, Tom Justice, a few other boys as well. It should be a good week of riding. But yeah, I need to go get everything ready for that. I'll be back tomorrow to finish this session off. So let's jump to tomorrow. Yep, it's just the next day. I'm back out at the compound. I've done a little bit more maintenance on the jumps. I've raked up the last few landings, and I've sorted out the run-in for the flat drop, so it's not as horrible because it was massive rain ruts. I'm back out the next day, and I'm going to go straight in to those jumps. I'm not even going to inflate that for this video. I'm just going to keep riding the jumps. But yeah, I'm going to go straight to the chest mount and drop in. Alright, top of the roll in, about to drop in. I'm just going to cruise through. I've adjusted the first ramp, so it's a little bit further back and a little bit mellower because it was too much of an impact to the bottom of the ramp. So I've just lifted the bottom of the ramp up about 6 inches, filled it in with mud, so hopefully it should run a little bit nicer. But yeah, I'm just going to cruise through. I'll probably flip the first jump still just because it feels nice and jumping it straight, and then probably a nice big flat spin on the last. Yeah, let's do this. Oh yeah, forget how good these jumps are. Right, so that's first run out the way, but it's scary being up on your own because you don't want to go too mad because there's no one here if you crash. But it's still fun just to flow through the jumps and not just ride the airbag over and over again. But probably do a similar run again, but I might just truck the last, slowly warm up into it a little bit. Just cruising it. I think I need to brake a little bit more for the first jump. I went a little bit deep that time. But see how she feels. That feels so much nicer being lifted up. Made such a difference. Such a difference to that first jump. It's not like a bang like it used to be. It's cool. I might go set the other angle up and get you some wide angles because no one just wants to see POV. Alright, I've got the second angle set up. I'm going to go for a flip no hander and then a truck on the last. Yeah, that felt nice. Bit in the hand was a bit rushed, but still came away nicely. So yeah, I'm gonna call that quits. It's too sketchy out here riding it on my own. It's too much risk to the reward. Like, it's just the chances of me actually really getting hurt is quite high. So until I get someone out here to ride with me, I'm not really gonna be riding the main jumps, I don't think, very much. But if anyone wants to come ride, comment below and I'll scan through it and see if anyone wants to come out and ride. But at the moment, I'm going to get these things covered up. I need to do some weed trimming as well, but they're just going to go into hibernation till winter. I'm just going to keep smashing the airbag out. But hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.